Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to pre-record for today since I will be at work for today. So I hope you enjoy the class and have a wonderful time. So we're going to go ahead and start with the roller at the very end of the mat. We're going to have the ball between your thighs and then one more prop. We're going to lay all the way down with your block and you're going to place the block underneath your pelvis. So you've got it the long ways or perpendicular to your mat so that your hips can fit all the way on the block. If for some reason that doesn't feel comfortable to your body, you can do this exercise without the block. So I want the block to be in a spot where you feel like you're in a neutral pelvis, you've got a level pelvis, your lower back feels relaxed. And again, remove it if none of that feels right for you. Your feet are resting on the roller and your ball is between your thighs, not your knees. So we're going to start just integrating your breath with your core and with your adductors, those inner thighs. So let's start by taking a deep breath in through your nose, all the way into your ribs, into your belly, into your pelvis. And as you exhale, I want you to lift up through your pelvic floor, zip up through your abdominals, and squeeze into the ball. As you're squeezing deeper into the ball, think of giving a hug through your torso all the way around your ribs. And then inhale to release. Feeling your breath from your nose all the way to the base of your pelvis. And exhale to lift and engage and to deepen your core. Into the ball, hold that squeeze. And inhale, release. Fill your lungs, fill your belly. Exhale, blow it out to lift through your core, squeeze through the ball, wrap and hug through your waist. 2 more times. Big breath in. Remember to keep your neck soft, your shoulders soft. Exhale, blow it out from your core. Hug and squeeze deep into your ball. Hold that squeeze and release. Big breath in through your nose. Blow it out, deepen your core. Squeeze your ball. Now let's keep the squeeze of your core, the squeeze of the ball, and pulse the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. 8, 7, keep holding the squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your squeeze. Taking the ball out, we'll bring one leg at a time to a tabletop. Now, when you have the block under your pelvis, you might need to adjust it. And again, get rid of it if it does not feel comfortable. It's not imperative to have it. We're going to put the ball back between your thighs, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. This can be done either with or without the block. Same idea. I want you guys to think of imprinting your back and ribs towards the floor as you exhale deep into your core first, and then squeeze into the ball as you anchor through your spine, through your ribs, through your core. Inhale to release. Exhale to engage, anchor, hug, squeeze, and release. So 4 more. This is the relationship between your breath, your inner thighs, and your core. And it's really important for the stability of your bones, of your hips and your back. Breathing in. It's also great just to remind your body of the muscle memory of a strong core as you go back to your daily life. This is the core work that really helps you in those movements of sitting at a desk, driving around, and hiking or walking. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in. Exhale from your core. Squeeze deep. Breathe in. 1 more. From your core, squeeze, hold, make sure your ribs are anchored, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, core muscles are holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your ball out, bring your knees to your chest for a moment. Now we're going to take your feet to the roller, take your block out, place your ball back between your thighs, not your knees. 2 choices. Harder choice is to keep your feet on the roller, a little bit of an easier choice is just to bring them down onto the mat. I'll start with the mat and show the harder version in just a moment. Arms are going to come down by your sides here, back of your neck is long. Take a breath in with a heavy tailbone. Exhale, strong core, lift, squeeze your ball, and begin to press into your feet, straight up towards the ceiling with your hips. Take a breath in at the top, and let's round down, bone by bone, exhaling. Keep squeezing into the ball. Really stretch through that lower back. At the bottom, take a breath in, find your tailbone, relax. Exhale from your core first, squeeze into the ball, press into your feet, press your hips straight up, take a breath in at the top. Keep squeezing the ball bone by bone, exhale back down. Breathe in, unwind, find your tailbone, relax. Exhale from your core, squeeze, press into your feet, press your hips straight up. Big breath in, and exhale, round down. All right, we have 2 more here, just warming up through your back body, through your spine. Breath in. I'm going to show the version with the roller. You're going to exhale core first. Squeeze the ball. Press right down into that roller as you press your hips up. Take a breath in. Keep squeezing as you bone by bone articulate your spine back down from your core. At the bottom, take a breath in, heavy tailbone, relax your squeeze. Exhale, strong core. Engage, squeeze the ball, press your hips straight up. Breath in at the top. Exhale, bone by bone, right back down. Right. Now we're going to take your ball out. Bring your knees and feet together. Arms are down by your sides. Once again, you can do this with or without the roller. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale, press straight down into those feet, engage your core, and lift your hips up. Now let's not lift the full distance, so just come up half the distance, holding there. You're in a neutral spine. Open your knees, inhale, squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, bringing those knees completely together. Inhale, open, and exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open, and exhale, squeeze. 3 more. Inhale, open. Core and inner thighs work together to close. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Holding here, knees are together. Pulse the hips up for 8. Exhale, 7. Halfway down. Exhale, 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold at the top. Big breath in. Exhale, round down, bone by bone. At the very bottom, let's take your knees into your chest. Give your back a break. Rock your knees from side to side. And we're going to bring your ball back, but place it underneath your hips. Underneath your pelvis, right where the block was, if that's what you used. Arms are going to go up towards the ceiling. Doesn't matter if your feet are on the roller or the floor. For a moment, let's take a breath in to prepare. You're in a neutral spine here. Exhale, let's lift up your left leg to a tabletop. Breathe in, and exhale, lift up your right leg. Now that both legs are lifted, anchor your ribs, lengthen the back of your neck. Knees are over your hips, and you're slightly tucked through your pelvis. Breathing in to prepare. Let's exhale, drop your right heel towards the floor, and bring your left arm back. Anchor your ribs, deepen your core, and inhale, return. Switching sides, exhale, left heel drops. Keep your knee bent, right arm reaches. Abdominals engage, ribs anchor. Inhale, return. Exhale, right heel drops, left arm reaches back. Inhale, return. So focus on the control of this exercise, the strength from your core, and the work from your breath. It all starts at the breath, ends at the core. Last time. Left heel down, right hand back. And we return. Now we're going to take a breath in, prepare, switching the movement. Exhale, both arms reach back, right leg extends out and down. Feel your core, hold this for a moment, and return, inhale. Soft back of the neck and shoulders, exhale from your core, reach your arms back, extend your left leg out, and return, breathe in. 6 more, core first, using your breath, extend your right, reach your arms back. Breathe in, return. Focus on where you can release tension and where we need to focus our tension. Our tension should be real focused through your core in a 360-degree wrap from your front to your sides to your back. There shouldn't be a lot of tension through your neck and shoulders, your chest and jaw, or through the front of your hips and thighs. Exhale, extend and reach. And return, 2 more. Exhale, extend and reach. 1 more with your left. And return. Knees to chest for a moment. And when you're ready, your legs go up towards the ceiling. Arms also are up towards the ceiling here. Relax the neck, so chin towards chest. A little bit strange here, but we're going to open your legs on the inhale. And I want you to exhale, zip your core, use your core and inner thighs to close. Inhale, open. Engage your core. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, open. Exhale from your core. 3 more. And 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to keep your legs lifted. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend your right arm back, left leg down. Inhale, return. Exhale, right leg down, left arm back. And switching, left leg down, right arm back. Inhale, return. And exhale, left arm back, right leg down. Just 2 more. Left leg down, right arm back. And right leg down, left arm back. Bringing everything back into center. We're going to place your feet onto your floor or a roller. Slip your ball out and turn to your side. Your ball goes between your thighs. Now I like to grab my roller, place it in the front of the mat. And I want a pillow today, so I'm going to use the block underneath my head. Your ball goes between your thighs. Your bottom waist is lifted and your top hand is going to go onto your roller. Now your top foot is just hovering. So your leg is in a nice flat parallel table position. And your bottom waist again is lifted. That's really important because your obliques then will be helping you. So let's take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, I want you to imagine a zipper zipping your waist deeper together and more narrow around itself as you squeeze your thighs together into the ball and lift that bottom waist. Inhale to release. Exhale, zip and squeeze. Inhale, release. I want you to imagine and maybe feel a deep hug from the front to the sides to the back of your waist as you squeeze and release. Really focusing on the relationship between your inner thighs and your core today. It's such an important relationship. Breathe it in. Last 2. Exhale, core first. And squeeze. Remembering to relax tension where you don't need it. 1 more. Exhale from your core, we squeeze. Holding that squeeze here, let's pulse for 8. Think of both thighs squeezing into the ball. So the bottom thigh up, top thigh down. 4, 3, 2, Hold the squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's take the ball out. Place your top leg on the roller. Reach the ball up towards the ceiling. Your bottom leg is straight. Bottom waist is lifted. And we're going to exhale, lift your bottom leg up and inhale, lower down. What I want is as your leg lifts, your waist stays lifted. Inhale down and exhale, lift. Inhale down and exhale, lift. 3 more. And 2. Holding your leg up at the top. Holding here for 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. Feeling that inner thigh. 4, 3, 2. And we're going to hold at the top for 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your leg down. Let's take yourself over to the other side, nice and easy. Ball goes between your thighs. Block goes underneath your head if you would like. Bottom waist is lifted, top hand is on the roller. Top leg is hovering in that table, taking a breath in to prepare. Let's exhale, engage through your core as if you're trying to zip on really tight pants. Squeeze your knees together or your thighs together and release. Breathe in. Exhale from your core. You squeeze. Inhale, release. From your core, you squeeze. And release. Exhale. Last 2. And last 1. Holding the squeeze. Pulse for 8. 7. Both thighs together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And hold for 8. 7. Keep breathing. 6. Both thighs squeezing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Grab hold of the ball. Top leg lays on the roller. Bottom leg is straight. Ball to ceiling. Waist is lifted. Breath in. Exhale, lift through your bottom leg. And inhale, lower. Not allowing your waist to drop to the floor as your leg lifts. So stay lengthened through the waist, supported through the core. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Holding at the top. Hold here for 8. Pulsing 7, 6 pulsing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Help yourself up with your hands. We're going to take your ball and place it behind your back. And I'd like your block in the lengthened position to go between your thighs. So I want your knees wide in the widest position with the block. Your ball goes behind your back. The higher up your back, the easier. Hands go behind your head. Elbows are forward, shoulders are relaxed. So let's take a breath in to prepare, bringing your chest back, holding onto your orange with your chin. Exhale, blow your breath. Zip up your core, squeeze your knees into the block, lifting through the pelvic floor as well, and lifting through the chest. So we're going to go ahead and do 8 of these. If you're feeling you need a little bit more challenge, move the ball down your back. Inhale back. Exhale, core first with your pelvic floor, squeeze into the block and lift. Inhale to lengthen back. Exhale, strong core. Squeeze through the block. Now for the next 4, please be aware that I'd really like you to blow your breath out first, engage your core before you start to lift up. I want you to think about lifting from the base of your pelvic floor up through your core, blowing your breath out, and then using your core to lift. Squeezing into the block and release. 2 more. And 1 more. Now keep a gentle squeeze to the block if that feels okay. Keep your chest lifted. We're going to pulse it up for 8. Core is engaged. 7. Exhale, 6. 5. 4. Make sure you're not crushing your orange with your chest. 3. And 2. And 1. Breathe in and exhale, twist to the left. Reach your right hand towards your thigh and come back to the center. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Reach to your left with your right knee with your left and come back to center. Breathe in. Exhale to the left. Don't worry about squeezing the block too much here. The block is there just to stabilize, to keep your knees in the center. Exhale to the right and to the left. 1 more to the right to be even. And we'll come back to the center. We're going to change up our movements just a little. So I would like your block to go underneath your left foot. And then your ring, if you have it, to go between your knees. Your block and your feet, so your feet need to be the width of your knees, the width of the ring. Your ball goes back behind your back in a challenging position, whatever feels best for you. And your feet are lined up on the floor as much as you can. It's going to be a little odd if the ring feels a little off kilter. That's normal. And just work with me here for a second. We're going to relax your shoulders, elbows are forward. Let's again bring your chest back on that breath in. Exhale, lift through your pelvic floor, engage through your core, squeeze now into the ring and lift through the chest. Strong and long, so tall spine up to the ceiling. Breathe in, release the squeeze of the ring, bring your chest back. Exhale, blow your breath out, deepening through your core, squeeze through the ring, lift through the chest. Now there's 2. We're going to do 8, so 6 more. Breathe in back, release. Exhale, strong core to lift and squeeze. Remember the sequence of events. You're going to engage your breath with your core, then the movement. 4 more. And 3, make sure you're not crushing that orange to your chest. And 2. Last one, holding at the very top. Take a breath in, relax through your shoulders. Stay tall through the chest. As you twist to the left, you're still squeezing through the ring. And then come back to the center, breathe in. Release that squeeze of the ring. Exhale, twist to the left and squeeze. Back to the center, breathe in. Twist to the left and squeeze. Inhale, center. 4 more. We twist as you squeeze. Both knees are squeezing. Both hips are staying down. 2 more. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist and squeeze. 1 more. Exhale, twist and squeeze. Holding the twist, holding the squeeze. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze. Pulse the upper body for 8, 7, 6. Think of your right rib cage pulling to your left hip bone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Reach behind your thighs. Help yourself all the way up. Switch your block to the right side of the mat for your right foot, or whatever is opposite what you were just doing. And then your ball goes back behind your back for round 2. Feet are lined up. Hands behind head, elbows are forward. And let's start again. So let's inhale your chest back. Exhale, blow your breath deep in your core, squeeze your ring to lift your chest. And inhale, release that. Feel your core, feel your squeeze before you lift. 6 more. Soften those shoulders. Don't crush your orange. Exhale, strong core, squeeze and lift. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. And we have 3 more. Finding that breath, finding your core, and then lifting. Last 2. And 1 more, keeping the squeeze at the very top. Stay tall, breathe in, exhale, twist to the right. Now come back to the center, releasing your squeeze, stay high with your chest. Exhale, blow your breath, deepen your core, squeeze and twist. 6 more, inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze and twist. And 5. And 4. And 3. 2. Hold in this next one, the last one, to the squeeze, to the right. Hold there, pulse your knees for 8. You're in the twist, 7. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your squeeze and pulse your upper body for 8. 7, left rib cage to right hip bone. 5, exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Reach behind your thighs, help yourself all the way up. Block goes aside, ball goes aside. Keep your ring and let's roll all the way down, stretching one leg up towards the ceiling and straightening the other leg towards the floor. Let's give those hamstrings a nice little stretch here. Drop your toes to your chest, reach your heel to the ceiling, let your core relax. Feel your spine stay long. Relax the back of your neck. Rotate your toes inward and take your leg across. Keep dropping those toes to your chest. And bringing the leg back through the center. We're going to open your leg wide, grab a hold and lift your opposite leg, opening both wide, pulling toes to chest. Be gentle. We've worked a lot of inner thighs so far. So gently stretch here, keep your breath going. Let's bend that knee gently and switch legs. Straightening right leg to ceiling, dropping your toes down to your chest. Yield to ceiling. As you're stretching, remember to relax the rest of your body right now. Just melt into the floor. Take your leg across, toes to chest. And bring your leg back through center. We're going to open it wide. Lift up and grab a hold of your opposite knee, keeping both legs wide, toes to chest still. Let's bend that knee in and take the leg down. Grab behind your thighs, help yourself all the way up. So we're going to grab a hold of your roller for a moment. Taking yourself up on top of the roller, we're going to sit on it. And we're going to take your hands behind you with your left ankle in front of your right thigh. We're going to roll over onto your left hip. So we're going to roll out and stretch these hip abductors after we've done a whole class, and we'll do a little bit more of your inner thigh work. So kind of working, stretching through the outward opposing muscles, strengthening those inner. Sometimes it's good to do that and change it up a little bit. Yeah, about 2 more times, just rolling up and down, releasing any tension, and also just bringing blood flow to these muscles, to this fascia. Gets so tight sometimes from sitting. And we'll come back through the center, right ankle in front of your left thigh, lean onto your right hip, lean from the hip bone all the way up to the top. Your sit bone, all the way to that top breast hip bone. Couple more. Okay, we're going to come back to the center and come off the roller. We're going to go ahead and take yourself onto your hands and knees with your ball between your thighs. Again, not your knees, right up into the middle of your thighs. I want you to tuck your toes underneath you. We're in a neutral spine here. Shoulders are pulling down from your ears, soft elbows. Connect into those lats, into those back armpit muscles, and widen your fingers. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, strong core, lifting through your pelvic floor, deepening through your core. You're going to squeeze your knees into the ball and lift your knees a few inches off, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, take a breath in and relax. Exhale, pure core, lift your pelvic floor, hug your waist, squeeze into your ball and lift. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, breath in, relax. Exhale, lift through your core, hug through your waist, squeeze through your ball, lift through your knees. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, breathe in, relax. One more. We are going to hold up on this next one. So take another breath in and think of sending that breath all the way into your belly and your pelvis. Exhale, lift up through your core, squeeze into your ball and lift your knees, holding at the top. We're going to pulse the ball for 8, 7, pulsing with both legs, 6, 5, 4, core is strong, 3, 2, hold, squeeze for 8, 7, I want a flat neutral spine, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, remove the ball, and sit back into a child's pose. Okay. We're going to go back onto, actually, let's go on to our belly now. But your ball, you might have to do this before you lay down, is going to go between your calves, not your thighs, not your knees. And then we're going to lay down with your arms in a goal post position. We're going to think about your legs. So your legs are going to be a little bit hovering off the floor, and we're going to think about your pubic bone anchoring to the floor. So as you exhale, you're going to think about pushing your pubic bone down as you're hovering your legs up and you're squeezing your glutes and inner thighs. Once you feel strong there, start to lift through the chest and both arms. Keep squeezing into your ball, into your glutes. And as your arms are lifting, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You're looking to the floor. And then inhale, lower everything down and relax. Starting again, we're going to think of pushing through your pubic bone, squeezing through your glutes, squeezing through your calves, lifting through the legs gently, lifting through the chest and arms, squeezing through your shoulder blades. Reach through your toes, reach through the crown of the head, and inhale, lower down, breathe in. Now, if you have any lower back tightness, you're welcome to get rid of the ball and open your legs wider. Otherwise, we're going to do 4 more. So as we exhale, we anchor through the pubic bone, squeeze through your glutes, lift through your legs, reaching through your toes, lift through the chest, reaching through your crown, lift through the arms, squeeze through your shoulder blades, holding at the top and lowering down, breathing. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, anchor your pubic bone, lift your legs, squeeze the ball. Lift your chest, lift your arms, squeeze your shoulders. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, anchor your pubic bone, squeeze your thighs, lift your chest and arms, reach through your crown and toes, and inhale, lower down. Exhale, anchor pubic bones, squeeze your balls, squeeze your glutes. Reach and lift through the chest, through the arms, squeeze your shoulders together. And we lower down. I believe 1 more, that'll be our last one. Exhale to press your pubic bone to the floor, squeeze your glutes, squeeze the ball, lift your legs, lift your chest, lift your arms, squeeze your shoulders together, hold here, and slowly lower down when you're ready. Use your hands to press yourself up and back into a child's pose, removing the ball first. Once you're back there, walk your upper body to the right side, dropping your left shoulder to the floor. And then walking over to the left and dropping that right shoulder to the floor. And coming back through center. Lastly, on our hands and knees, and it's just a stretch. I'm going to turn this position so you can see. We're going to take your right leg straight out, so the sole of your foot is down. That could be enough of a stretch for that right inner thigh already. Think of reaching that thigh towards the floor. You are also welcome to drop your chest or to sit back on your heel to increase that stretch. Couple deep breaths here. Coming back up and switching legs. So again, think of dropping your thigh, bending your elbows, or even sitting back if that helps you stretch. Great, so we're gonna go ahead and grab your ball and come back onto the floor, laying onto your back. Your ball will go between your thighs, and I want your knees in your chest to start with. We're going to take your hands to the back of your thighs. Elbows are wide and lifted. So we're going to take a breath in and prepare. Exhale, deepen your core, squeeze your thighs into the ball. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Keep exhaling to lift yourself up from the floor. Now you can use and keep your hands behind your thighs the whole time. Make sure those elbows are wide, your shoulders are soft. Now you're still squeezing the ball. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly ease yourself down. Squeezing into the ball and bringing your knees all the way into your chest, resting head, neck, and shoulders. Now, if you'd like a little bit more challenge, bring your arms behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, arms reach to the ceiling. Squeeze into the ball. Lift those legs to a tabletop. Keep squeezing. Curl head, neck, and shoulders. Keep squeezing as you lift up and hold. Take a breath in. Exhale, keep squeezing as you slowly roll down. Bring your knees to your chest, and if you're using your arms, reach them back. Now, I want you to feel that this might feel a lot easier than another teaser that you've done before in class. And that's due to the using the inner thighs. This ball is such a great tool to help you find your strength. So let's take a breath in to prepare. We have 4 more. Exhale, arms to ceiling if you're using them, legs to tabletop. Squeeze the ball, nod your chin, feel your spine bone by bone. Slowly hold up at the top, take a breath in, and exhale, keep squeezing as you roll down with control. Inhale, bring your knees in, arms reach back. Exhale, arms to ceiling, squeeze, deepening through your core. Nod your chin, feel your spine up, hold, take a breath in, you're still squeezing, and exhale, you roll down with control. Inhale, reach back, and exhale, blow it out. Deepen that squeeze, deepen your core, round into the mat before you lift off. Breath in, and exhale, breathe out to go down. Inhale, 1 more. Exhale, arms to ceiling, squeeze your ball, nod your chin, and roll up. At the top, breathe in, and exhale, lower down, squeezing into the ball, and bring your knees into your chest, getting rid of the ball for just a moment. Let's take your right ankle in front of your left thigh. Hold on to the back of your left leg. And if you need to lean a little to the left to increase the stretch, think of leaning onto that left hip. 4 deep breaths here. Try to melt towards the floor with your whole body. Slowly release. And we'll switch sides. Left ankle in front of right. Hold on to the back of your right. Lean a little right if you need a bit of an increase of the stretch. All right, slowly release. Grab a hold of your ball, place it back between your knees, and bring your legs to a tabletop, hands behind your head. So I'd like every inch of your back on the floor right now. Since our legs are lifted, we really need to anchor. Include those ribs. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale, I'd like a little squeeze into the ball as you lift your chest. We're going to rotate to the left. Bring your knees in so that your right elbow can grab the ball with your left knee. Then your right leg will extend out. Inhale, bring that knee back in, grab the ball, come back to the center and come down. Rest for just a moment. When you feel ready, legs come to a tabletop. We take a breath in, we're anchored with your ribs. Exhale, zip up through your core, lift through the chest, squeezing into the ball. Breathe in at the top. Exhale, twist to the right, bringing the knee closer. Grab a hold of the ball with your left elbow. Extend your left leg out, deepen through your core. Bend your knee in, grab the ball, come back to center, and lower your chest down. Breathe in. 2 more slow like this. Exhale, legs to tabletop, anchor your ribs, lift your chest, rotate left, grab the ball, and extend your right leg. Inhale, grab the ball, come back to center, and bring your knees in, rest your chest down. 1 more broken down, breath in. Exhale, legs to tabletop, squeeze the ball, lift your chest. Rotate to the right, grab the ball with your left elbow. Straighten your left leg out. Back to center, breathe in, and rest your chest down. Now, if you notice, it's a little easier if you keep your ball slightly out of your legs, so you have more to grab. We're going to do 4 more at a little bit of a faster pace. So let's just keep your legs into a tabletop, anchor through your ribs, back into prepare, and exhale, squeeze into the ball, lift through the chest, rotate, grab the ball, and extend your leg out. Inhale, grab to the ball, leave your legs in a tabletop, bring your chest back. Exhale, zip up through your core, squeeze into your ball, anchor your ribs, lift and twist. Grab the ball with your left elbow, extend that left knee. Inhale, grab your ball, come back to center, and rest. Legs in tabletop. Exhale, we lift up. Grab with your right elbow, extend your right leg. Inhale, back to center, and back down with your chest. Last one. Exhale, we lift up. Twist and grab with your left elbow. Extend your left leg out. Coming back to the center, and we lower them. All right, we're going to take the ball out, grab your roller. Your roller will go perpendicular to your mat, and you're going to lift your hips up and rest the roller under your hips. Legs come up to a tabletop, and I want you to hold on to the sides of your roller. Move the roller so you're more onto your fleshy part of your glutes. And we're going to roll or lean your legs to one side, come back to the center, and roll over to the other side. Now, if you don't feel like you're in a good spot to massage these muscles, move the roller down your hips a bit further, closer to your sit bones. Or maybe it just doesn't feel very good, and that's okay. We're just doing 2 more, going from side to side. And then we're going to come back to center and scoot that roller back up. I want your hands on the insides of your knees. Press your knees open, using your hands to help stretch those inner thighs. Breathe and relax here. Relax your belly. Relax your pelvic floor. Relax your thighs. Relax your jaw, your neck, your chest. Let's come back to center with your legs. Reach your right leg to the ceiling. Grab a hold of your left knee and lower that right leg down towards the floor. Pulling left knee to chest, right heel to floor. And again, adjust where the roller is if you're not feeling much of a stretch. Feel free to bend your knee to drop that heel all the way down. Okay, release that left knee slightly, pull your right leg in, hold on to your knee, left leg to ceiling, and lower it down. Heel to floor. Going to release that. Push the roller out. Let's bring yourselves up to a sitting and take your roller the length of your mat and lay your spine on a roller from the hips up to your shoulders. Once we're here, we're going to do a little core in this position, and then we'll stretch the shoulders. So we're going to start with your left leg at a tabletop. What I like about the roller is it gives you really great feedback. So when we only have one leg lifted, we want to stay neutral spine and neutral pelvis. So let's imagine that bowl of water on your pelvis and a bowl of water on your mid-spine. When we lift our left leg, you're not going to spill that bowl of water towards your belly button or towards your chest. So keep that heavy tailbone and a neutral spine. Taking your right arm to the ceiling and your left arm goes wide. You're just on your fingertips. So we're going to take a breath in to prepare and exhale, extend your left leg out and your right arm back. Now focus on your ribs, dropping down into your mat or into the roller and spine, and inhale, return. Pull your knee into your chest, let it relax. Exhale, leg to tabletop, deepen through your core, extend arm and leg back. Don't let your ribs spill to the ceiling. Inhale to release, grab that knee, pull it in. So I want you to focus on the anchoring of your ribs and staying neutral. So as your leg goes back to tabletop, you're going to find that neutral, heavy tailbone. Exhale, hug your waist, anchor your ribs, relax through the chest, extend through the arm and leg, and return. Inhale. Last one, knee to chest. Bring it back through tabletop, arm to ceiling, exhale, anchor, and extend. And return. Now switching sides, right arm to the floor, nice and wide on your fingertips, left arm to the ceiling, and right leg to tabletop. You're in neutral, taking a breath in. Exhale, extend arm and leg, anchoring through your ribs, deepening through your core. And inhale, return, knee to chest. Bring your leg to tabletop, find your neutral, arm to ceiling. Exhale, extend and hug. Feel your support system as your limbs go further away. And return, knee to chest. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. We have two more. Exhale, move out of that knee to chest into neutral, and exhale, anchor your ribs as you extend. One more. Exhale. All right, leaving that right leg lifted, take your left arm down and lift up your left leg. Bend your, or lift your hips so you can really round your lower back into the roller. Now that both legs are lifted, we are no longer trying to keep that bowl of water level. It's okay to spill it slightly towards your belly button, but really focus on anchoring through your ribs. The further the knees are out over your hips, the harder it is for your core. Take a breath in to prepare. And exhale, lift your right arm to the ceiling, keeping your balance. Holding there. If that is too challenging, bring it back to the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your left heel and extend your right arm back. You do not have to go all the way with both limbs. And inhale, return. Lower your right leg to the floor. Right arm, I'm sorry. Exhale, lift your left arm. Hold. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lower your right leg, drop your left arm back, anchor your ribs. Inhale, return. Bring your left arm to the floor. Exhale, right arm to ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your left heel down, right arm back. And return. Bring your arm down. Exhale, lift your left arm. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your right heel, extend your left arm back, anchor through your ribs. There shouldn't be any space with your spine. And the roller, last one. Exhale, right arm to ceiling. Inhale, and exhale, left leg down, right arm back. Return, dropping down, and left arm to ceiling, exhale. Inhale, Exhale, right heel down, left arm back. Now lead your leg down. Bring your left leg down. Bring your left arm to the ceiling and your right arm to the ceiling. Now we're time to relax here into a stretch. Relax those hips, relax your belly and spine. Bring both arms behind you so your fingertips can touch the floor, palms of the hands to the ceiling, and slowly circle your arms down towards your hips, all the way into the mat. And repeat. Take a breath in, arms reach back. Fill your lungs, fill your belly with your breath, and then exhale, melt into your stretch, down into the roller, into the floor. Inhale, arms up. Fingertips back. This time, instead of circling, bend your elbows, pulling your fingertips on the floor, bending your elbows into your back pockets all the way to the roller, and then straightening the arms. Up overhead, we inhale. Fingertips to the floor, relax the back of your neck, bend your elbows. Try to keep your fingertips on the floor if you can. Slowly bending those elbows into your back pockets. And then slowly straightening one more time. Inhale. Arms reach back, fingertips touch the floor, bend your elbows, and we're going to hold the youngest part of this stretch for you. So find where you feel the most stretch. Relax in that position. Let gravity open and stretch your shoulders. Big, deep breaths. Slowly bring your arms back, and we're going to roll off the roller onto the floor and then just roll right onto your back. I want you to feel what your back feels like on the flat floor after the roller. It's kind of nice. You should feel kind of a nice straight space with your back and the floor. We're going to do one more stretch here. So I want you to turn onto your side, onto the same side as the roller. So turning on so that your top leg lays onto the roller. Your head is going to rest onto the floor. Hands are stacked on top of one another. We're going to inhale, reach your top arm to the floor above you and circle your arm all the way to the other side of the room, trying to lay that shoulder on the floor, keeping the leg on the roller. Slowly circling back, we'll do two more. Inhale. And exhale to circle and open. Laying that shoulder onto the floor. And coming back, taking one breath in. Reaching up and over, last one. Exhale, you're welcome to hold for a couple moments here in the deepest, yummiest part of the stretch. Slowly make your way back. And we'll use your arms to help you up. Or you can just flip the roller and flip-flop to the side, whatever feels the best. Top leg goes onto the roller. Hands are stacked, head is on the floor, taking a breath in. Exhale, arm reaches up and back. Exhale, circle and reach that shoulder onto the floor. Melt into that stretch. And back to center. Take a breath in. Circle up and back. And exhale, open wide. Inhale, center. And exhale, circle. Going back to center. We're going to help yourself up. And I want one last stretch. You're going to come onto your knees and you're going to kneel back onto your heels. If that is uncomfortable, sit on the ground in a zigzag position. Once you're there, we're going to take your hand to the floor, breath in. You're going to reach up and over with your other arm, press into the floor, as you reach through your arm. Exhale, deepen through the stretch. When you're ready, use your hand on the floor to help push up. Place your other hand to the floor, reach up over, big breath in, use your exhale to stretch. Use your hand on the floor to help you up. And I wish you all an absolutely beautiful rest of your day. Hopefully soon we will have some colder weather for fall. I'm excited, but thank you for joining me and we'll see you next time.